What do you expect from Swansea on Monday night?
Expect a team that probably is a little bit frustrated because they probably feel they're better than their position shows at the moment. But at the end of the day, you've got to get out there and put points on the board, and that's what we've been able to do. We're in a confident frame of mind. We're looking forward to it. We think this moment in time we can benefit from the momentum that we've generated because of our performances and results. So we'd like to think we'll make it a difficult night for them.
Seems as though there's a real bounce within our group, and quite rightly so at the moment.
Yeah, I think it was prior to this little bit of run. I think it was a little bit of frustration that clearly in some of the games we underachieved, didn't get anywhere near what we felt we were capable of. But we've addressed that to a certain extent, made a few changes that have helped, and we look a lot solid and have played well for a number of weeks, even prior to the Sunderland game. So we're in good shape at the moment. We've got an opportunity for three wins back to back, which is a huge thing for a club at our level, and if we can do that, then we'll be firmly fixed in mid-table, and then we can build our season from that point on.
Winning games and keeping clean sheets, it's flipped on its head, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, there was clearly a stat being used to take us over the head with, I think it was 18 odd games. I hadn't realised it had been that long, to be perfectly honest, but we've been able to obviously address that very, very quickly once we got into winning ways, and we've got a little bit of defensive stability at the moment, which is always going to help you and enable you to have the potential to earn clean sheets, but you have to work hard as a group, not just the defensive guys. As a team, you have to be nice and solid, and we've shown that to good effect in the last few games, and it's no coincidence. That's why our performances and results are improving.
Shaq and Joe Allen have taken all the headlines. What about Jeff Cameron, though, and his contribution?
Jeff's been excellent. We're hopefully he's going to get over the knock to the knee that he's had. He's a little bit sore as we speak, but I have to say he's come in. He's been asked to do a different role again, but sometimes his versatility goes against him, and he's underestimated for not so much within the group, but maybe from outside the immediate team. But we appreciate the importance that he gives us and the flexibility he gives us. But he's gone in there in a central midfield role, and hasn't restricted himself just to being a defensive-minded player. He's got forward to good effect as well, and he gives us that athleticism and that ability to break things up when opposition break on us, and that's really helped us.
Tragic news for Phil Bardsley earlier in the week, losing his grandfather. Have you spoken to him? Do you know how he is?
We've allowed Phil to have the distance clearly that he and his family need at this time. It's tragic circumstances, and our thoughts are with Phil and clearly his family. But we'll leave decision on when he's comfortable to come back into the group. It's not something that we're going to try and influence. It would be completely wrong to do that, and we won't even attempt to try and influence Phil's decision one way or the other. Phil will come back into the group when he feels he's able to, and when his family is comfortable with that as well. So it's a matter of allowing them the time that they need at this terrible time for them as a family.
And finally, Ibrahim Afellai's been back at the club and looking fit and well, isn't he?
Yeah, well, he's not a guy that puts on too much weight, I don't think he'd be, and he's come back. He looks in great condition. He's been working clearly very, very hard since the injury. He's now able to come back into the group and start to progress in terms of his football. He's done all the conditioning work and strengthening work that he needed to do to look after the knee. Now's the next step is to integrate him back into the group and get him on the field to play again.